All right, Coach. Nice to see you under winning circumstances here today. You guys pick up a nice conference win at home against Molloy. I think it's been well documented about your team this year. Your losses in close games, a lot of games where I think you would agree maybe have some trouble finishing games in the second half. How important was it for you guys today? You led for 38 minutes and really dominated every facet of the game today.
Yeah, this is the first game this season where we really felt like we played well, for the whole game, and we had a good lead, and we kept and Molloy had a couple runs to make it to make it competitive, but we finished it well. Whenever they did go on a little mini run, we always answered it, and we got so many contributions from so many different people, and this is the best we've looked this year. I mean, offensively, obviously, scoring 87 points, and he moved the ball well, and there's no substitute for making shots. There's no question.
When you look at Molloy, they're a team, really a two-headed monster. Elliot Leffridge and Kimani Jackson, really talented players for them. And when you look at their numbers, Leffridge gets 23 tonight, Jackson 16, but I think kind of a little bit quiet for both of them. I think you had to feel like you did a nice job defensively against those two.
Well, we did in the first half. Second half, they really came on. It's something since we were up so much. That's why we did. You didn't. Might not. It doesn't see. It's not as noticeable. But they both played very well in the second half, and it was. Our defense wasn't great in the second half, and then they picked it up. And then those two, they're tough matchups. They're both playing the 4 and 5 spot. They're both so quick off the dribble and slash into the basket, and they got us. They got us in the second half. But fortunately, we did contain. In the first half, we held them down, and then we just made enough shots to make it that it didn't show up that much. But they both had good second half. So, yeah.
We talked about it. You and I talked about it last week before you guys headed down to Long Island. You could just get one win, get yourselves over the hump, and you did that against LIU Post. You could see tonight your team just playing with a lot more confidence than we've seen. It just looked like almost a completely different team. Just talk about the importance of getting that win down at LIU Post and how that carried over into today's game.
Yeah, it's such a tough stretch. So many tough losses. It was a couple overtime losses, a couple one possession losses against some really good teams, and then we couldn't get a win in that stretch there. And eventually, it does wear on you. So you got to give our players credit and keeping their heads up. And against LAU Post, we came out and played very well. And it's a different mentality when you win. It just feels so much better, and it's something that even as close as we were, and to keep trying to say, well, we're only a possession or two away from having 5 more wins. It's still hard when you keep losing for that to really sink in. But yeah, the LA Post game was a good win, and then today, throughout the whole game, we were very confident.
Looked like a focal point for you guys today was to get the ball inside. Featuring Sarah Saba in the post, maybe more than we've seen in the past, but some other players down low as well. Natalie Gallus at times, Samara Cologne, Jessie DeWaters comes off the bench, gives you 12 points today. So just talk about the game plan going in. What was it to get the ball inside?
Well, yes, they're not a big team. They're skilled, they're athletic, they have a lot of perimeter skill. And but with that, they're just not that big overall. So we knew we would have a size advantage inside, which is something that we don't have against too many teams. But we definitely concentrate on getting inside, and that set us up for the inside-outside game quite a bit. And talk about Jessie DeWaters. Yeah, what a spark she was for us today. 12 points in 14 minutes, and just looked really good out there. By far her best performance of the year, and that made such a difference. That was one of the big reasons why there was no big lulls for us, where where if they just had a mini run, we came right back, and yeah, Jessie played great. But yeah, our inside game was going better than usual.
And then on the backboard, an aberration today. 52 rebounds for your team, 29 for Molloy. Got them 15 to 9 in second chance points. 17 offensive rebounds in the game for your team. Just talk about the job on the back.
Yeah, well, we're hoping it's not an aberration. We're hoping it becomes a commonplace. But yeah, obviously you can't expect to a rebounding team like that all the time. But that just shows you the energy that we played with. I mean, rebounding, yes, it's your size and athletic ability makes a difference, but most of it is just effort. And that's when you rebound a rebounding team by that much, it shows you that we're playing really hard from start to finish. So it's just really exciting that we were able to make shots and we rebound them that much and just play with energy.
And I think lastly, we've done an interview now for 4, 5, 6 minutes, and we haven't even mentioned your leading scorer, Sarah Saba. She goes 19 points again today. She's on quite a roll. She's averaging about 20 points a game since the start of the new year. And just talk about the stretch that she's at.
Yeah, well, she's a tough matchup for anybody. I mean, there's not too many people 6 feet tall and that athletic, and also that has some good basketball skills as well. So she can do a lot of different things out there. I mean, both offensively and defensively. I mean, she could guard a center, she could guard a point guard. Offensively, she could score inside, she could bring the ball up, she can hit outside shots. So, yeah, it's pretty helpful to have her out there on the court because she can do so many things so well. And in the last stretch, she's been doing a lot of that, and when she's on her game, it's a tough matchup for other teams.
Well, congratulations on the win, and we wish you luck Sunday against Queens.
All right, thank you.